Wander around Alberobello and there's lots of very old houses. They all look the same and they've been beautifully maintained, but the contents of each one is pretty much the same as the last one. If you want a magnet or a little mini house, this is the place to come.
Yeah.
So I would imagine there's quite a bit of competition between them to flog the magnets here and there. I don't think there's any local produce, unfortunately. It is like a bit of a tourist town, but well worth a visit. Lots of steeps and steps and cobbles, so if you've got mobility issues you might well struggle, but definitely come and have a look around. It is beautiful, but the contents of the shops very much the same.
What have you spotted for your tea?
Well, it's not going to be my tea, but who wants a squid burger?
According to Redders, that looks very nourishing.
That's being polite.
I mean, I eat squid. Wouldn't eat that. That does not look tasty to me.
It is absolutely lovely here. It's beautiful. You can see all the houses and everything behind us, but it is a massive tourist trap.
It's immensely busy, lots of ups and downs, but plenty of places to eat and drink.
Yeah.
And lots of shops with, as I mentioned before, lots of the same things, but we've seen a few different ones as well. Local produce, olive, breads and cheeses, which is nice to see. So
Yeah.
might pop into one of those on the way back to get a bite to eat.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, I think you're paying a premium here for...
Sorry, Pippa's giving me a bit of...
I know we keep saying it, but she's turned into a complete madam.
Yeah, well, she's getting senior now, and what happens when you get old? You get stubborn.
Yeah, she's really getting stubborn. So the Trulli houses, or Trulli, I've seen it spelt both ways, are basically hundreds and hundreds of years ago. They were created because of taxation and people being taxed on houses. So these are very easy to erect and dismantle. So when the taxman came calling, you could get one of these down pretty quick.
In the day when they were built as well for quick upping and downing, none of the mortar or anything to join the bricks would have been there. They would have just been piled up together, because we've seen some of the old traditional ones and they're still standing now. I mean, these were back to, what was it, the 1500s?
Yeah, they're very
old.
earlier than that, I think.
I mean, you can see here, you've got number 2 and 2-8. That's two houses. They are tiny,
I know.
pretty little things, but in the day, yeah, you could take them up and down. Probably the same as a self-build back in the day. Maybe a historic IKEA.
Maybe even in an afternoon.
Yeah.
And for a really fantastic experience, you can actually book to stay in these little houses. We're on the other side of the town now, and to be honest, it's better over here. There's less touristy rubbish shops selling the same old rubbish that they all sell. Well, it was all Chinese stuff.
Well, it was, and they even had like your football shirts, your fake football shirts.
Yeah, Ronaldo shirts,
You
that
know,
kind of
but
thing.
That's kind of a tourist trap. It does detract from the beauty and what the place is about. But,
Yeah.
you know,
But there are two sides, so just know when you come and you go, you sort of funneled into the main bit, and you see that and you think, oh god, this is so touristy. But then actually, there's a whole other bit as you walk down on the right hand side of the road. If you go up, you come into all of this, and you see the real original stuff where you can actually stay over, and it's a lovely wander around on this side. Wilfie, what are you doing? Are you helping? Are you helping? Wilf. Yeah. I know, it looks nice, doesn't it? We'll see if we can get you out for a walk. Do you want to go for a... It's going to have to be a quick walk because there's some big thunderstorms coming. Although, to look outside, you wouldn't think so. But allegedly within an hour, there's going to be some big thunderstorms. Some big bangs, Wilfie. So we've arrived at our next stop. It's warm, humid, plenty of others arriving at the same time. Another free soster. No electricity at this one, that's fine. And a short walk into town to the historic centre. So this place is called Cisternino. I'll put it on the screen. And again, picked because of a free soster, so we could do the services. And let's just have a wander around and see what the town has to offer. I brought my raincoat. It's lovely though. Oh, look at this. So always try and come to the towns with the free sosters because there's usually something here, and there's something very special in this town.
It is. A lot of the alleyways are small enough so cars can't get through, which is a bonus, so you can just walk around at your leisure, see everything, and it is a beautiful town, very well cared for. And you can see by the number of people around us, it's quiet in this bit.
Yeah, lots of little alleyways to go down. So pretty. Little archways. A beautiful town. When you go into the centre though, very, very busy with diners. Right, so which way? Left or right?
Let's see where they're going.
Right, through the tunnel then. I think you've got to duck in some of these. Okay, so uptown, I went to a bakery and I bought 2 very large, lovely crusty rolls, 50 cents each. And then we came across a farmer who was selling strawberries, oranges and potatoes. So we got a punnet of strawberries. That was €4, but if we wanted 3 punnets, it was €10, but we would never have eaten 3 punnets. They're very big. I mean, I've got some, Redders has got some, and there's still more than half left. Anyway, what I'm going to do with these is the delicacy of balsamic vinegar on strawberries. Right, let's see what that tastes like. Balsamic vinegar strawberry. Let's give it a go. Oh, that's really good. No wonder that's a thing. Forget strawberries and cream. Strawberries and balsamic vinegar. Delicious.
Hidden in the backseat of my mind are the memories that slip through our lips like wine. Won't you stay a while? Won't you stay? Images that ring so soft and true, like diamonds in the sky that built for you. Won't you stay a while?
So we'll just test this, turn it on, dip it in, level, and then just press there, and it'll come up with 95% excellent. So there we go, that is great drinking water, good quality.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a fine line between love and hate, and I know that I ain't got no place to go. And it's high time that I give my love to someone who will always let it show.
We're finding Puglia is a really beautiful part of Italy. The little Trulli houses are absolutely everywhere. As you drive through the countryside, it's amazing, they're just all over the place. Wildflowers this time of year are stunning. This part of Italy has the most beautiful dandelions I've ever seen. They're very pale yellow, really, really pretty. It is such a gorgeous area. Tonight's free park app, absolute belter. Have a look at this. How beautiful. So basically it's a rough area, but there's a few of us here and it's a free park up. Again, all fully tolerated. You know, to wake up in the morning and this is your outlook. Fabulous. Look at the colour of that sea. We was.
We're at the seaside today. No ice creams, just having a nice chill and a walk, and it's busy. Lots of locals and children around playing, which is lovely to see. And the reason it's busy on a Friday is because it's Liberation Day, Friday the 25th of April. Now, Liberation Day is a celebration of when the Italian resistance took back Italy from the Nazis. So everybody's out today enjoying themselves in the sun. A little bit of rain coming later on, but we're also going to be doing the same, enjoying ourselves and having a little walk and seeing what we can see. What a beautiful place this is.
So we've come out to the archaeological site, which is behind us. Unfortunately, on a Saturday it's shut, so there'll be none of that. Now we just got to think what we're going to do today, and it's a bit out there now. It's not the greatest, to be perfectly honest, but for the next week it's looking really lovely down here. So I think what we're going to do is head back to the park up we were at before, in Monopoli. And I think we've just got a few jobs to do. Take the dogs for a walk, and then we've got a few van jobs that we need to get done, like the bathroom needs a really good scrub. I don't know if you find it when you're travelling with yours, you sort of try and keep on top of it all the time, and then it gets to sort of every couple of weeks you're like, oh, this needs a deep clean. So I bought a few bits from Lidl's this morning, which was absolutely heaving. Not so nice. We were queuing up the aisles to get served. I don't know if it's because it was a public holiday yesterday, but then it wasn't shut yesterday, so I don't know. Anyway, it was heaving. Don't know why this is shut. Seems weird to shut things on a Saturday like this, but you know, it just seems to open weekdays. And that's that. And we went to get some dog food for Wilfie, because obviously Wilfie's got this sensitive stomach we have to be quite careful what he has. He's not allowed rice, he's not allowed chicken or poultry, so we have to make sure he's basically fish, pork, lamb, and no grain whatsoever. So we found a pet shop and I went in, and it is really, really easy to get pet food. Oh, there are big mugs. There are sort of big...
You can't call the pews mugs.
There are big cups.
You just said the pews were big mugs.
Yeah, that's our big cups. We use them for big drinks.
We do.
So
I suppose, yeah, we better head back. Wilf, you ready?
Will's driving. You driving, mate?
Oh, that'd be nice, dude. I'll sit in the back. How
Got a
about
flippy
that?
ear.
I'll sit in the back, on me back with my legs in the air, okay? Will that suit you? I could do that, or if I said the word biscuits, or your dish.
Or
Would that do it?
treats.
Treats? No, it's usually dish. Where's your dish? Where's your biscuits?
Where's the poo bags?
Oh,
That normally does it. Poo bags?
what are you doing?
Should we get the poo bags?
We'll go for a drive?
No, we're not getting the poo bags. We'll go for a walk when we get... Oh, hello.
Right now. Poo. Yes,
Yeah.
that's the trigger word. Poo bags.
Yeah.
Ow.
So there we go. That's the plan for today.
Little drive.
It's a bit of a chilled out one, really, this, isn't
Well,
it?
It is really, and we've driven round and everything is normal. I know it sounds odd, but today is the day of the Pope's funeral, and I wasn't sure what to expect, or how the towns would either take time off or show the fact that today was the funeral. But there's not been an awful lot of activity or impact on the town. I'm trying to sound polite without saying they should care.
They seem quite unaffected down here, don't they?
It seems to be not part of it, but I think certainly up in the Vatican City, yes, the Vatican City, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think there was 200,000 people who gathered there, including a couple of idiots, Trump. But yeah, it's been fairly sort of unaffected here.
Yeah, not people. You wouldn't know. If you didn't know, you wouldn't know. It's nothing. I kind of thought it might be a bit like when the Queen went, and it was a bit more. People were. It was a public holiday and all that kind of thing, but no, nothing. Yesterday was just Liberation Day. It was a normal 25th of April. They do it every year type thing. So
I'm being
yeah.
attacked. Poodle attack.
Poodle attack. Poodle attack. Oh, he's vicious. He's vicious. Watch, you'll get a good lick in with him.
Yeah, I know. He's got his organic food breath. You need to go brush your teeth. Do that. Go brush your teeth.
We can get your toothbrush out. It's up in the cupboard.
Toothbrush or poo bags.
Don't say say that to him. You know
Come on,
what that
let's
means.
get moving.
Yep.
Good boy.
Time to pack up, get everyone strapped in, and let's head off. Still looking rough out there. Right, we're off. We're leaving this incredible park up. As you can see, look at that sea.
Yep, it is a mighty blue sea. It's beautiful.
We spent 3 days here and it's been absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, it's time to move on. So we're off to Bari now. Not Bari's.
Not Bari.
Not Bari's Island or Bari, but
No.
Bari in Italy.
Yeah, so it's on our route for where we're heading today, and it's got a service point, and we need services after being here 3 days. There aren't any services around Monopoli. We'd have to go back the way where we came 3 days ago to get some services, so that's where we're going now. So
Yep.
Beautiful day, very warm, really lovely. Gonna miss this park up. It's been absolutely gorgeous.
It is lovely, but as we mentioned on the way in, it's a little bit rocky and undulating, so if you do come here, take your time getting in, but once you're down, it is amazing. It's a beautiful park up.
There's no one bothers you. The Italians are all friendly. They're quite happy to have you here. There's no police. We did go in yesterday to Monopoli, and there were vans being ticketed actually in the town. So you can just park out here.
Yeah, you can park out here and walk in. I think they were being ticketed because they were parked where it said no lorries. So the warden must have seen these as lorries for whatever reason. And yeah, you don't want to get a ticket. They'll chase you down for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're off to get a service and sort out, because over here, it's so easy. They're everywhere and they're free.
Yeah.
You know, the park-ups we've had with free electric, and the water, the potable water, drinking water is free as well. So you're not going to struggle. Italy really is geared up to travel.
Yeah, we're coming back. We are coming back to Italy, and we're going to come back several times as well, I think.
We are, exactly that.
Yeah.
So we're going to make a move today because we're about 1,200 miles from departure.
Before we go, I want to give you some fun facts.
Oh.
Red has just said ooh there, like he's not heard my fun facts, but I pushed these facts on him yesterday. I wondered how far away the horizon was. So I googled it, and there's an equation. So I worked out yesterday that because we're about 20 foot here above sea level, the horizon is 5.5 miles away. So there you go, that's something interesting. That's what you do when you're sitting here and you're doing nothing and your mind starts wandering. So yeah, 5.5 miles that way. And if we were to go in a straight line, 5.5 miles, if we were going in a straight line, I think 123 miles, we'd hit Dubrovnik. There you go, that's another fun fact.
That is another fun fact. And another fun fact.
Oh, another one.
Another one. Down there's people on the beach. But there's nothing being washed up. There's no seaweed, there's no driftwood, nothing at all, because the Mediterranean...
This is the Adriatic.
No, I got it wrong. My geography will lose me. The Adriatic... Right, I'll start again. There's people down there on the beach, and the beach is really clean. There's no tidal wash. There's nothing coming in, driftwood or seaweed. The reason being is the Adriatic doesn't have a high and low tide.
Just like the Med.
Just like the Med, it's a constant, oh, like a big pond.
Yeah.
Big puddle.
A big, pretty, blue-green puddle. Beautiful. Right, should we hit the road?
We better, Ad. Let's get going.
Yep.
They look like animal pens.
Yeah, I would say pigsties or something. Not seen anything like that so far. I mean, they look a bit like the cone houses, don't they? Look at that, the beautiful weather.
Oh, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a fine line between love and hate.